her opponent, Alba Fyre.
And through the smoke comes Alba Fyre. Will she be 100% here in this matchup? But this is a different sort of test for Sol Ruca here tonight. She hasn't faced anyone quite the caliber of a superstar of an Alba Fyre.
Alba Fyre definitely was on a fast track to that championship, was derailed by Isla Dawn. But like you say, Vic, where there's smoke, there's fire.
It's been a rough few months. Isla Dawn? What's the meaning of this?
You know what this is.
Yeah, well, we saw Dawn earlier tonight with that mysterious substance. Come on. Come on, ref. Fyre can't move.
Oh!
On the eve of winter solstice, Dawn very pleased with her actions here.